Yes, sir.
But how do we deal with Iran? Let's stick, because it seems to me we are saying that at the source, at the core of the problem, the
Mm-hmm.
roots of the problem, because Iran is funding, and we're not the first person to say that. I've
Mm-hmm.
read about that, I've heard about it, that
Mm-hmm.
Iran is the funder, the supporter, financier of these, the Houthis, Hamas, Hezbollah. I'm not sure. Do they fund Hezbollah as well in some
Yes,
form?
sir. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Hezbollah
yeah.
is an arm of Iran. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So how to deal with this? Do you, if you deal with Iran, do you address, if you were to, what can I call, right? Disable Iran from in some form, whether it's military, however this is done,
Mhm.
that would address the issue, right? Because that's the core, the roots problem. It's Iran.
I would say it's a huge part of it. It's not the only part,
Huge,
but
but
it is
yeah,
a
yeah,
huge part. Absolutely. When you're talking about the type of influence that is being placed on South Africa, particularly the ANC, you are talking about this is the connection to what we were saying earlier about the domestic issues where South Africa is concerned.
yeah.
The ANC not only not tending to these economic issues that are very, very desperately needed,
Mhm,
but distracting itself with the will of the Ayatollahs, of Hamas, right? Again, for example, just as you already know, but let me say this for people listening, what benefit is it of any South African for a South African government to take Israel to the ICJ? None. None whatsoever. And even for people say it's a moral cause, what about the moral cause of the Boko Haram slaughtering Christians in Nigeria? There's all kinds of moral causes all over the continent. The question becomes, what benefit is it to South Africa, its economy, its education for its young people? How does the ANC working as hand in hand with Iran attacking Israel help anybody in South Africa? And this is what we are saying. While the situation continues to deteriorate in South Africa, who's benefiting from it? Well, if you're talking about places like Iran or like Hamas, these entities, they are benefiting now from the oppression of the South African people. Why? Because the more the ANC listens to what Tehran or Hamas is saying, the less they are concerned with what's going on with their own people. This is very, very, and I'll say this last part, this is throughout Africa. Nigeria is suffering a genocide of Christians. And once again, Iran's handprint is there as well, right? Al Qaeda is involved. The Sahel region is on fire. You have these emerging African economies like what's going on in Burkina Faso. And one of the things that this young leader is trying to do, among many other things, is defend his country against the jihadists that are trying to infiltrate his country. This is the maybe the fight of Africa's life right now in terms of its emerging and moving forward.